Around sunset, there's a chance for a shower in and around Hardeman or Jackson counties up around Quanah or Altus, but most of us, once again, will not see a drop there. Better rain chance comes in to start out next week. I know it says 20% for Monday and Tuesday, but really Monday night, it's closer to a 40, maybe 50% rain chance before we warm back up for the end of next week.
Well, all of that sounds lovely, I gotta say.
Oh, thank you.
Cool down, a little bit of rain, sounds nice.
I like this better when
agree.
Connie's not here.
Especially with how hot it was last
I
August.
love the cold, seriously.
Well, anyways, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
And we'll see you back here tomorrow night at 5.
Your local news authority. Local, in-depth, community. You're watching KFDX 3 News at 10.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Ashley Waters.
And I'm Aaron Gonders. A local motorcycle shop revved up support this weekend, not for bikes, but for a cause that's hitting families hard across the country.
I got the chance to visit the event as bikers took a ride for those who were tragically taken too soon due to fentanyl. Engines roared outside of Copperhead Harley-Davidson this morning, but the sound wasn't just about the ride. The shop gave the organization Guardians Against Fentanyl the opportunity to host its first ever fundraiser to raise awareness about the dangers of fentanyl. The event brought together families who have lost loved ones to the deadly drug. Directors of the nonprofit say they started the Guardians Against Fentanyl after losing their own children from fentanyl. They want to raise money for those struggling with substance abuse who can't afford help.
Well, I lost my daughter, Alize Martinez, September 17th, 2022. And during the process of her struggling, we didn't have the financial means to pay for any kind of rehab. And then the closest rehab we had was so far away. I didn't have the resources I felt like I needed to help save her. And so now my goal is to try to help save every other kid we can while we can.
According to the CDC, fentanyl is 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. The fentanyl crisis has been increasing significantly in the last decade. Nearly 2/3 of all drug overdoses involve fentanyl. Families came out telling their stories not only to share their loved ones' memories, but to also serve as a warning that could prevent another tragedy.
Jalen was a good kid and an aspiring kid, and just like a lot of the kids here that we're here on behalf today, got in the mix of something called fentanyl that a lot of people weren't aware about.
22 was the worst day for me. It was a phone call at 5:30 in the morning, and it changed everything. The way of our life and everything. And it's just, we're out here for another family not to suffer. We're losing a lot of our young kids to this, and it's been a hard 3 years.
The goal of Guardians Against Fentanyl fundraiser is to raise awareness and give others a second chance.
Our children were poisoned, this is being done more and more, and we, I guess, basically just want to give the community awareness. We want people to know out there that are struggling that they're not alone. You don't have to be insured to get help. There are resources out there for you to get help.
Don't be scared to get them help. It's nothing. The charge is nothing to get them help. You don't even get charged like the other way. Don't be scared to say something. Your friend, your homeboy, your cousin is falling out in front of you. Get them help.
All members of the organization urge those who are struggling to seek help and for them to know that they have someone on their side.
And this was the nonprofit's first fundraiser, and the directors will be planning many more events to come.
If you or someone who is struggling or know someone that is, resources are available on our website at texomashomepage.com.
All right, well, now let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling for a look at the forecast. Now, as Michael, gets his microphone ready to go, Michael, we're starting to hit a nice little cool down here after a pretty hot week, I feel like.
Yeah, sorry for making you stretch there. 10 o'clock Saturday, I'm not used to working, so I had to go double check my microphone. But yeah, satellite radar across the area is pretty calm at the moment. A few clouds going through the sky, and overall, it's a pretty quiet night for us here at the moment. Current temperature outside is 87 degrees in Wichita Falls, 89 for Dallas-Fort Worth, 86 up in Amarillo and Oklahoma City, 92 in Midland, 96 66 out towards far west Texas and El Paso. Our dew point there is at 67, a good amount of moisture in the atmosphere. Anytime you get those dew points in the high 60s, you can definitely notice it as you walk outside. It's a little thick out there at the moment, and it still feels like 90 degrees, but hey, the hot spot is DFW. They're feeling like 94. So we have another heat advisory still in effect here for tomorrow, but hey, we've got some rain chances back in the forecast along with a slight cool down. We'll talk more about it coming up here in a few minutes, guys.
Well, I know I'm excited for that cool down, so thanks, Michael. As a reminder, you can help keep Texomans nice and cool this summer through our annual Cool Down Texoma fan drive.
All you have to do is drop off a new inbox fan at either our station here at 4500 Seymour Highway, or you can go to Absolute Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning off of McNeil, or you can go to the Lantern House on Caulfield Road. We'll be sure to get those fans to the Texomans who need them the most.
Texas country music artist Hudson Westbrook takes the stage in downtown Graham tonight for the final headline act of their 2025 summer concert series. The largest downtown square in America has packed with concert goers ready to celebrate the end of summer with one final jam session. Texas native and country artist Hudson Westbrook was the main act of the night, and even after touring across the country, he says performing in small towns like Graham that are so close to home continue to be a special experience for him.
We play all over the nation now, and it's always special no matter where I am to play in Texas, but in a small town where I play football and had friends at even, it's an awesome experience. I got football coaches out here, I got family, friends, everything, so.
Westbrook goes on to say that he believes the key to a musician's success is staying authentic to yourself and your music. The city of Graham also reveals the lineup for next year's summer concert series, which will include country artists like Neil McCoy and the Josh Abbott Band.
With the first day of school right around the corner, a local barber academy is helping students start the year off looking sharp without spending a dime. Clippers buzzing and smiles all around was the scene today at Wichita Falls Barber Academy. The academy opened its doors for its annual event, offering free back-to-school haircuts for students of all ages. An owner of the academy, Brian Lacey, says it's the academy's way of giving back to the community, helping families save money while making sure kids feel good when they're walking into class.
To us, it's more than just a haircut. It's about giving back to the community and giving these kids a little boost of confidence before they enter the new school year.
Lacey says he's been doing back-to-school free haircuts since 2002, and the turnout just gets bigger and bigger every year. Students left the academy with a fresh cut, big smiles, and a free lunch, and a boost of self-assurance as they get ready to step back into the classroom. Kids heading back to class will also need some new supplies to pair with their fresh haircuts.
That's right. Tomorrow evening, you'll have a chance to help two local car clubs that are hosting a back-to-school car show and cruise to help get school supplies to local kids. From 6 to 8 p.m. at 1501 Midwestern Parkway, right next to Ronnie's Burgers, the clubs will be accepting donations for all kinds of school supplies.
They're hoping to get enough supplies to fill a classic truck. The cruise will start at 7:30 p.m. along Jack Sparrow Highway.
Well, you'll want to stick around. Michael's full forecast, there we go, is coming up next.
And later, many families dealing with back-to-school shopping might be noticing higher than normal prices. Stick around to see why this is and what you can do to help your wallet. We'll be right back.
You're watching KFDX 3 News at 10 with Dylan Jimenez, weather with John Cameron, and sports with MJ Baird. Closed captioning on KFDX is sponsored by Hamilton Bryan Furniture and Appliance. Visit TexomasHomepage.com and honor your friend or family member's contribution to the community by nominating them as our next hometown hero. Brought to you by Comanche Nation Entertainment.
During the final days of the back-to-school sale at Furniture Row, every sofa, dining group, and bed is on sale. So outfitting your off-campus studio or secluded study nook is elementary. Or get 60 months no interest. But hurry, the back-to-school sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
This summer, the heat is on at Wichita Falls Ford during our summer sales event. Drive home with 0% APR, 0 down, and no payments for 90 days on select in-stock 2025 models. F-150, Super Duty, Bronco, Mustang, they're all here and ready to roll. Now is the time to drive away with incredible limited-time offers at the Ford House. Hurry into Wichita Falls Ford today. Head west on Kell Freeway and take the Barnett Road exit.
Hi, I'm Tanya White, Community Relations Director for Senior Care, Health, and Rehabilitation. As one of the only 5-star rated facilities in the area, our dedicated team provides personalized care that nurtures physical health while supporting emotional and social well-being. Come experience the difference.
Setting up your star student for success is simple during the back-to-school sale at Denver Mattress. Buy any Denver Mattress brand mattress and get a second half off, or get 60 months no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the back-to-school sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
I didn't realize there was another way, or that it could be better.
Before I met Dr. Green, I covered up my smile. I was embarrassed to smile.
It affected my social life because I didn't want to go out to eat because I really couldn't eat. I mean, we'd go to the steakhouse. I couldn't chew a steak.
My mission is to provide a place where people can come when maybe nobody else can help them and to give them their life back.
For more information on how we can change your life, visit us online today.
Weather Watches on KFDX is brought to you by State Farm auto expert Cheryl Botkin. State Farm insuring 1 in every 5 cars in the U.S. Now, from KFDX3, Texoma's Weather Authority, with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling.
All right, well, the weather has been hot this weekend, but you said earlier there might be a slight cool down, so.
Yeah, we're going to cool down a little bit into the start of next week, getting some rain chances. I know everyone's happy to hear about that.
Yes.
Anytime we can get a lot of rain chances.
I know you're happy about that.
Well, you know, the rain chance actually looks pretty decent Monday night into Tuesday morning. So as we go forward, we actually could see some heavy downpours here. Taking a look outside right now on the Bowie Tower cam. Current temperature is 87 degrees. Got a dew point there at 67. Feels more like 90 with a south-southeast wind averaging 14 miles per hour. Today's high was 101 degrees, 3 degrees above our average of 98, and the low this morning was 73, which went down as perfectly in line with average for this time of year. Now, today was our 13th 100-degree day, so we're still not anywhere near our average 100-degree days, which is 34, which is what we average on the year. And, of course, the record of 100 back in 2011 is absolutely 100% safe. Not often I can put a 100% chance of something, but 100% chance that we will not hit 100-degree days this year. Now, tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see highs back to the high 90s to triple digits. Could we see another 100 in Wichita Falls? It's possible. I have us at 99 for tomorrow, but then we get a 100 for Lawton, 101 for Altus, Frederick, and Quanah, 102 for Kroll and Vernon. Looking south, 102 for Seymour and Knox City. Still looking at 101 for Archer City, 98 for Bowie, 99 for the high in Jacksboro. But across all of Texoma, I know this doesn't include our southernmost counties here from Montague through Jack Young and Throckmorton counties, but really all of Texoma, we're going to have a chance for some heat index values around 105 tomorrow afternoon, which is why the heat advisory is still in effect. Just make sure if you're going to be spending a lot of time outside, drink plenty of water. Please stay hydrated throughout the day. And if you are doing a lot of yard work or something, try to take a few breaks throughout the day too. It is just going to be a little bit more hot and humid again tomorrow afternoon. But after tomorrow, we do knock it back down to 95 on Monday. 92 is all we're going to get up to on Tuesday. Doesn't last forever. We get back into the high 90s towards the end of next week into the following weekend. Certainly possible we'll see some more 100-degree days in there, but as far as extreme heat, doesn't look to be in the forecast at this time. Satellite radar is pretty quiet for us. We've had a few clouds earlier on today. We're not expecting much here overnight tonight. We're really not expecting much in the form of the radar until at least late to tomorrow night. You see some showers out towards West Texas, barely in the panhandle there into western and north central Oklahoma. There's a chance that this could barely get into our western counties tomorrow night. I'm leaving a 10% rain chance, but you can see Futurecast doesn't show a whole lot. It should die off before it makes it into us here at Texoma, but I'm going to to leave that small rain chance mainly for Jackson and Hardeman County for a spare shower. Now, as we go into Monday, here's a better chance for some showers, even in the morning hours into the afternoon. But the main rain chance to start out this week really looks to be Monday night into Tuesday morning, and this is late Monday night showing 11 o'clock. So showers and storms, some potentially heavy downpours will be there. Not looking for severe weather at this point, but some heavy downpours will definitely be a possibility as we go into Monday night. And then Tuesday afternoon, we'll have another chance for a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. So for tonight, 75 degrees, breezy at times with the south wind occasionally gusting up over 20 miles per hour. 99 for the high tomorrow, shower possible in the western portions, 5 to 15 out of the south for the wind tomorrow. And here's a 7-day forecast. I know it says a 20% rain chance there for Monday and Tuesday. Really, Monday night, the rain chance probably hops closer to about 40 or maybe even 50% at this point. And then we'll start to clear out the skies, though, towards the end of next week with warmer temperatures back in the high 90s.
We sell in America are assembled in America.
What would happen if other car companies did the same?
If they were like us, you'd have up to 15 new plants.
Right here in America.
Nobody's committed to America like Ford is.
And who benefits from that? You do.
Right now, visit your Best in Texas Ford dealers for exclusive summer offers across the full Ford lineup.
Need a new roof? Trust the experts at A+ Construction and Roofing. With over 2,000 roofs completed in the Wichita Falls area, A+ is the proven choice for quality craftsmanship. Fast appointments available, no waiting. Call now for your free roofing inspection and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
The first car I ever bought fresh out of Navy boot camp was a BMW 318, made in 1985. Just like any good Navy ship, BMWs last for decades, and they've come a long way since the 80s. Now delivering a fresh lineup of all-electric vehicles, like the i7, intense power, no need for smokestacks, and unparalleled performance. Talk about lightning speed. This new fleet of BMWs can keep you ahead of the power curve. So don't let me have all the fun. Go get yourself electrified at your local BMW dealership today.
We're teaming up with Grubbs Auto, and it's all for our furry friends.
Drop off bags of dog food or pet food. Help us fill this Ram truck. Every donation makes a difference.
So come show your love, Texoma. Drop off your donation at Grubbs Auto today.
Let's give the pet shelters some much-needed help to care for the animals in need of a forever home. Visit Grubbs Ram of Wichita Falls at 2900 Old Jacksboro Highway to fill the Ram and help clear the shelters.
Experience the reliability of Greg Cuba Paint and Body, where excellence meets trust. With over 35 years of supporting local businesses, we are your go-to for any repair needs. Call 940-692-2297.
Hi, I'm Curtis Jackson, and this is Dawn Thompson with Spa Bella, and this little girl is Latte.
Please help us clear the shelters this month by adopting a pet through the Humane Society or any other shelter throughout the area.
Now is the perfect time to find a new friend and help clear the shelters.
You're watching KFDX 3 News.
Well, it's that time of year again, and kids are going back to school, and parents are looking to get the best for their buck.
But some families could be feeling the pinch amid higher-priced school supplies this year. CB Cotton has more on what experts say is causing those price hikes and how parents can combat it.
As students are heading back to school, parents are looking to stretch their dollars.
They're finding that the prices are a little bit higher this year.
Retail experts are attributing tariff pressures to creating uncertainty in the market. Consumers are seeing elevated prices from paper to polos, and it's making some parents prioritize their spending for only the necessities.
Parents are starting to shift their spending towards clothing and apparel that they know that their kids need, and they might be shifting away from the consumer electronics, anything that they don't absolutely need right now.
Thomas McMillan, director of the Center for Retailing Studies at Texas A&M University, says he expects stores to respond to shoppers spending less. He's predicting retailers will launch price rollbacks amid inflation pressure in an effort for consumers to get the most out of their budget.
You're going to see things like school supplies starting at 25 cents, backpacks $25 and less. Key messages that are driving value price points for you, the consumers.
Some states are offering tax-free weekends for back-to-school season. For one weekend in Texas, items under $100, from pens and pencils to clothes, are tax-free.
And I thank God that it's tax-free weekend. It helps me save a lot, especially having 5 kids.
McMillan recommends that parents spread their spending over time. Buy any essentials now and other items a little later down the line.
Well, I know that buying all those school supplies is very expensive.
No, it really can rack up.
And there's so many books, other supplies and everything.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was younger, sports is included
Exactly.
in that.
Sports ain't cheap.
No.
Heck no.
Sports aren't cheap at all. But you know what might not be cheap either?
What's that?
Tickets to Cowboys games this year. Because the season's ramping up.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end of the year, tickets can be pretty cheap, depending on
Nice transition. Nice
is.
transition there.
Coming up next in sports, we continue our Friday night football season previews. We'll check in with the Quanah Indians. The Cowboys had their preseason game tonight. We'll check in on them as well. Plus, the Texas Rangers. Don't go anywhere. Sports is next.
Start saving young with Wichita Falls Teachers Federal Credit Union. All eligible students can open a savings account with just $10. It's never too early to build smart money habits.
We love our credit union.
Let their savings grow as fast as they do.
Texas, the 4th summer sales event is here, and we're bringing the adventure with the best deals of the season across our leadership lineup of best-selling trucks and SUVs. Hurry in today and drive the #1 vehicle brand in Texas. Now that's how you summer across Texas with Ford. Right now, get 4.9% for 72 months plus $3,250 total cash on F-150. Only at your best in Texas Ford dealer.
We all get on the road for different reasons and end up in different places. But our goal is the same, to get there. Distracted driving and impaired driving are each incredibly dangerous. But a few smart choices can get you where you're going safely. If you're impaired, don't drive. Get a ride instead. And every time you drive, keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel, and your attention free of distractions. And let's get there together, Oklahoma.
From town to town and border to border, Oklahomans revel in the stories of our communities. Generations of citizens and the loyalty they inspire in us. Bank First. Serving towns made vibrant by investments in the ambitions of citizens, Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. So, one by one, the stories are told of towns bound together tightly by loyalty. And our steadfast loyalty has its rewards. Bank First stands proudly in the top 20 on Forbes' list of America's best banks, a testament to our unwavering strength and stability. It's welcome recognition. But we think such excellence is fundamental to being loyal. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
We're teaming up with Grubbs Auto, and it's all for our furry friends.
Drop off bags of dog food or pet food. Help us fill this Ram truck. Every donation makes a difference.
So come show your love, Texoma. Drop off your donation at Grubbs Auto today.
Now, sports with MJ Baird from the OSTC Sports Desk, your complete orthopedic team. High school football previews on KFDX 3, sponsored by United Regional Orthopedics and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, Charlie Morris.
We continue our month-long coverage of Texoma football season previews tonight in Quanah. The Indians, they went 2-9 last year, but they were able to sneak into the playoffs as a 4 seed in District 5 2A Division 2. Last year was the first under head coach Mike Bowling. The Indians, well, they started 0-7 before grinding their way to a pair of district victories in the final 3 weeks. Earlier in the year, it was ugly at times, but come October, the Indians had it figured out. This fall, they're building off of that late season success, preaching a more physically dominating brand of two-way football.
I want to get in there and I want to show all these teams that we come to play this year. We're not just here so y'all can whoop up on us, we're here to play. Our playbook has changed greatly, so we are already rolling with more offensive plays than we ended the year last year with, so I think we're rolling right along where we left off.
The full Quanah preview story, which aired in the news at 6, it's available to watch online at your convenience. Head on over to TexOma's.com. There you will find the rest of our team previews as well. Here is the upcoming schedule. Tomorrow, the Monday Moguls, as we dig into District 6-2A D2, and we kick off next week with Seymour, Electra, and Petrolia. On the golf course at Wichita Falls Country Club this weekend, the Texas North Amateur Regional Tournament. Here's the leaderboard heading into tomorrow's final round. A familiar name at the top. Kroll native and Midwestern State golfer Seth Bearden. He leads the tournament by 1. He's in the final group tomorrow morning, a 9:09 a.m. tee time at the Country Club. The top 3 finishers, they receive automatic exemptions into the 2026 Texas Amateur Tournament next summer.
This Silver Star Nation Training Camp Report is brought to you by the River Star Casino and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, Charlie Morris.
Day 19 of Dallas Cowboys training camp. America's team getting live game action for the first time since week 18 of last season. That was way back in January. A loss to the Commanders in the final game of the year. Tonight's preseason game number 1. Remember, they only play 3 of these nowadays. Tonight in LA at SoFi Stadium against the Rams. None of the big names were suiting up. That's normal. But it was Brian Schottenheimer's first time as the man in charge on the sideline. The Cowboys offense, though, struggled. Only a pair of field goals through 3 quarters. Here in the 4th, Joe Milton at quarterback. He's looking to earn the backup job behind Dak Prescott. Remember, Cowboys traded for him back in April from New England. Joe Milton finally does score a touchdown, connecting with Rivaldo Fairweather in the end zone as the Cowboys scored their first touchdown of the game. But the preseason game does go to the Rams by the final of 31-21. The Texas Rangers, they've dropped back-to-back games at home. Wednesday in the series finale against the Yankees and yesterday in the series opener against the Phillies. They're back at it at Globe Life Field tonight, trying to stop the bleeding. Nice to have your ace on the bump in a situation like that, as Jacob deGrom pitching today for Texas. Top of the first, deGrom, he gets the strikeouts. Kyle Schwarber going down swinging. deGrom cruising early. More on that, though, in a minute. To the bottom of the first inning, the Rangers, the offense, well, it was on top of it out of the gate. Wyatt Langford with a base knock. That's part of 3 singles in a row for the Rangers' 2